What's up, guys? Welcome back to Day with Ray, with me, Ray. Okay, so here's part 2 of cake mix cookies. You are actually in my cabinet right now. So it is now 11:36, and my cookie dough has been in the refrigerator for about 2.5 hours. So here's my cookie dough, my lovely pink lemonade cookie dough. I have my oven preheating. So the first cookie that I'm going to do is just the 1-inch ball cookies. And I'm going to show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. So it says make like an inch. And I'm going to look down here because I don't know if I have my tablespoon. I do have a cookie thing, but I guess I'm just going to eyeball it with my teaspoon. So let's get started. Okay, so normally as a rule, I usually use parchment paper or wax paper for my cookie sheet, but I don't have any. So I did just put some aluminum foil. I know you're not really supposed to grease the pan, but I do, just so it doesn't stick. But so I'm gonna take my cookie mix, and I'm just using a teaspoon. And the dough is a much firmer dough. And I'm going to roll it up into a ball. And I'm just going to put it on my cookie sheet. Like I said, you can roll these in, oh, you know what would be good? Hold on 1 second. Sometimes as you're baking stuff, you get ideas. So these are, like I said, pink lemonade. I'm going to leave some plain, but I have some of this sugar. I only have a little bit left. So I'm actually going to pour that in this bowl, if you can see. And then I'll toss that. And then I got some pink granulated sugar. Sanding sugar. And I'm just going to mix this up to get like a pretty mix. And then I am just going to leave some plain. Oh no, I'm not. Why do that? Can you guys see the sugar? So I'm just going to roll this in here. Whoops. So there's one cookie. There's another cookie. I'm going to space these apart. So I'll roll it. And roll it in the sanding sugar. I'll do a couple like these and then the rest, just so you can get some ideas of what you may want to do with your cookies. You can do this, roll them in sugar, nuts, coconut. Like I said, this is a pink lemonade cake mix. I didn't have vanilla, so you roll with what you got in a pinch. You can actually get quite a bit of cookies. I think you can get, depending on the size of them, you can get up to 4 dozen cookies out of these. These are going to be a little on the big side, but it'll be alright. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I'm making them not all the same size. I'm making some bigger, some smaller, and I'm doing that only because that way you guys can actually see how they spread and all that fun stuff. So making some smaller, making some bigger. Oh, okay, don't be sticking to the glass here. Oh, we're running out of sugar. Okay. Give me one more. One more small one. Not like so small. Of course, they're probably all not going to cook evenly either because they're all different sizes. But what are you going to do? Okay. So I'm going to put these in the oven, which is right here. Put them in the oven. I'm going to set the timer for 7 minutes. And I will come back when they're done. Alright guys, my timer's going off. I actually did it for 2 extra minutes, so I left mine in for about 9 minutes. So let's get the cookies out. Alright, now let me bring it over here and show you what they look like. Alright, so here's the cookies right out of the oven. They kind of look like snowballs. I actually forgot to squash them. Sorry, my hand is in the way. You see they're still very super soft when they come out of the oven. Some of them could, maybe should I put them, I don't know. See, this is where I usually get confused because sometimes they're done but they just need to cool to firm up. But sometimes I mistake it for like not being done, but I think they're fine. They've been in there for 9 minutes at 350. So I think they look pretty good. They're really cute. Okay, so as these cool, my cookies cool over here, I'm going to show you how to use the cake mix as a rollout. So I did just clean my counter, but I will put some wax paper down. Anyway, move that. Let me get layups. Okay, so I got my rolling pin. I got my sugar. I got my cookie cutter. I have this little metal butterfly one I'm going to use. I got my sifter. And so I'm going to sprinkle powdered sugar over here. It looks like a lot, and it, you know, to most people, but these cookies are really, really sweet. And like I said, you get that good caramelization in it. So there's my powdered sugar. So now I'm going to take, I know you can't see because the bowl's behind here. So I'm going to get a good amount of dough. You don't want too much, but you want enough. So I'm going to kind of spread this out some. I'll put some sugar on my hands. And then I'm going to knead it some. And I like to press it down in the sugar and get it on both sides. And I'm just going to roll it out. I hope you guys can see. I don't want this to fall on the floor. Of course, this would be a pain in the butt. Trying to hold the... So I'm just rolling it out. Try to get an even thickness, but this isn't my normal spot where I roll and bake and stuff. It's usually over on the other side where most of my videos are. Okay, so we're pretty good thickness here, and then I'm just gonna cut these out. But first, let me get you know what, we're just gonna be real about it. Give me a paper plate. Okay. And I'm gonna take these cookies off of the tray. Oh yeah, they're good. once they have time to set up, they need to like just chill out when they come out of the oven. They're actually a little brown on the bottom, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put them over there. And then I'm gonna cut some of these butterflies out. Whoops. Okay. So I cut the butterflies out, and then just like any other cookie, I usually just pull all this stuff away from in between them. And the dough starts to get a little soft when it's been out. It's starting to get warm in here because my oven is on. So you can put the dough back in the refrigerator or pop it in the freezer for a few minutes. Because like I said before, this is a softer than normal cake or cookie dough. I mean, it is cake mix, but you know. So, okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to take my little spatula here. And I don't know where my brush is, but I like to brush off some of the powdered sugar. Oh, did this one break? No. And then I'm just gonna kind of put these on the tray. Alright, we'll do 6 for now. We got 6 cookies on the tray. Let me kind of brush my hands over here. I might shake these with some pretty pink, not a lot, some pink sprinkles. Come on. Maybe we'll do some purple. I hate these shake and pour things. Be quicker to just put them in a bowl and sprinkle them with your fingers. Okay, so here's what my tray looks like, if you can see. And now again, we're just going to put these in the oven. Put them in for 7 minutes. And then you could just ball this dough back up and roll it out again. And the dough just does change as you bake. I might just we'll just roll this one up with it. It gets a little stiffer. But see, I mean, it's, you know, it's cake mix, but it works. So I'm going to actually put that back in the bowl. And then, oh yeah, let me show you one of these cookies. So this is one of the bigger cookies that we made. And then when you break it open, look at that. Now mine did get a little burnt on the bottom, but that's okay. But that's the inside of that. Look how moist and soft that is. It is baked all the way. I am going to taste it. Yeah, that's really good. That's a good cookie. Like I said, you can put white chocolate in here. This is a pink lemonade cookie, so, and you can color your dough. You can do whatever you want to it. Yeah, that was pretty good. So, what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to clean up real quick. And, because I don't think I'm going to make any more rolled cookies. But, I'm going to clean up, and then as soon as these cookies are done, I'm going to take them out and show you what they look like. Alright guys, my timer's going off. Let me hit the button. I got my pumpkin spice life oven mitt. Rock the pumpkin spice. Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, these actually held their shape pretty well. Alright, so let's show you. These got a little on the brown side. These probably should have gone in for like a few minutes. Hold on, let me get you situated. Okay, so as you can see, so here are the butterfly cookies. They held their shape pretty well. Now you see how they're really brown right here? My oven does have a tendency to run a little on the hot side, so I should either cut the temperature down or cook them shorter, because you see this one's like really brown. But yeah, now if these were like all distorted, I kind of made these actually a little thin, but what if they spread, because they have a tendency to spread, you can just take your cookie cutter and like just put it over top of it like that, and then just press down like that, and then lift it up, and then it makes your, just leave this when they're as they cool. Sorry, I couldn't see. Just press it down. If you're like making these for someone or something, you see how soft they still are. But as you can tell, they don't really rise, and they don't really have a smooth top like normal sugar cookies. So I'm gonna let these cool, and then as they cool, I'll show you how to like snap all this stuff off of them. Okay, so these have cooled. I actually took them out of the pan because I had to make my son's lunch and he wanted pot pies. So I said that's fine. So there's one, there's two, there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll move this real quick. Okay, so as you can see, now this one is the most brown. Let me move this. So this one's really not a good, that one's like a little too thin. And you can see it still has the sugar on it. I don't know what happened to my brush, but I usually try to brush a lot of the sugar off of it. Now this one, where's the decent one? So this one's a pretty decent one. Now I did use the cookie cutter for this, and as you can see, all the bits pretty much came off, and you just rub it smooth, and there you go. There's your little butterfly cookie. Now here's the back. If you see the back, it is a little brown, but it has that like caramelization from the sugar. It gives it a nice crunch. I don't know if you could have heard that, but it's a really nice hard crunch on the back of it. Now this one still has, you can see where we use the cookie cutter to go over it again. It should just break right off. I don't know how well you can see that, but it just pretty much breaks right off. I just take my fingers, I go around the cookie, just like that. And there you go. There's a perfect butterfly cake mix sugar cookie. And then there's the back. Like again, there's still some sugar here that you can just wipe off. But it does have that nice shiny caramelization. It gives it a nice crunch. Now, like I said, these just Just take your finger. I even do this with regular sugar cookies. Sometimes they don't, like if I use the mix or something, and then you just take your finger and go around and do that. Now, like I said, this one's not a good one. It was too thin on that side, so that side browned. This one was too thin, and this one got a little brown. You really got to watch them. It could be too much sugar too. Like I said, again, that's my fault. I don't know what happened to. I have this like brush, this really nice brush that I brush the sugar off of, because I still want the sugar, but I don't want that much of it. So yeah, and then I mean, you can ice these too if you want to, or put fondant on them. You can do all that stuff with these also. But they make a really nice cookie, nice good crunch. Well, of course these are going to be crunchy, but yeah, they're nice and crunchy. But yeah, like I said, the mix makes so much, and they have such a good taste to them. They are a very super sweet cookie. Let me taste this one. Oh yeah, the sugar hits your tongue, but we got the pink lemonade flavor coming through. It's got the crunch. It's really, really good. But like I said, you can make this with any cake mix, and you can do what you want. Now with these, I did roll these in sugar and stuff, as you saw. You can flatten these out, which is what I kind of forgot to do. But you can flatten these out when you put them on your tray, and then they'll be more of a round cookie shape. Also, if you make the cookies smaller and just do the rolls, you can put some frosting. Like I said, these got a little on the dark side, but you could put some icing and make like the little sandwich cookies. Put some buttercream in there or something, and you can, I mean, you could do all, you can actually inject these too, probably. Put the little thing in there, put some, like a little middle in there, or you could put a Hershey Kiss in the middle of these and bake them. And I mean, it's a lot you can do with, who would have thought cake mix would make like these super good cookies. So yeah, like I said, I love using cake mix for cookies. This has been my recipe for over 10 years, so. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make cake mix cookies. Like I said, it's very versatile. It's like a basic, like, let's say your grandkids come over, you don't have all the, you don't want to go through the whole flour, and like, not saying that it's like, it's all like that bad, but got your grandkids, got family coming over, whatever. Grab yourself a box of cake mix. Try, experiment with flavors. There is one recipe that I want to try. It's called, it's a cake mix pie crust. I've never made a cake mix pie crust, but I bet you it's really, really, really good. So I might try to get the recipe, and I will maybe try it with you guys and see if it's a fail or if it's a good to go. So, sorry about this camera angle. I got a new phone case, and my phone case is being a jerk. So yeah. Watch it fall again. Okay. So anyway, I hope again that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, experiment, have fun with it. It's probably a super old recipe, and people probably already know about it. Like I said, I've been using it for a long time, but it is very versatile. You can do so much things with it. Like I said, you can sandwich them, you can make little ones. The cooking time is really where things can go wrong. Like I said, you saw my thicker cookies were better, and my thinner cookies, they burn quicker. I don't have, like, my one rolling pin has the things on the side to keep everything at a level, like keep it level. But I didn't really use that one today because I knew I wasn't making all of the cookies. I was just making a couple for my husband and my son will eat the broken ones. But yeah, so this is real life. I'm not, don't get paid to do real good tutorials with like a cleanup crew and this and that, blah, blah, blah. I just do it as it comes. I mean, hey, it's real life. So, alright, so I'm going to wrap this up. And again, I hope you liked today's video. I hope you guys saw everything or were able to see everything pretty good. Like I said, I've gotten some complaints on some of my older videos from like last year when I first started YouTubing. And they're like, oh, you can't see nothing. Terrible video and this and that. Blah, 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 blah. What do you expect? So yeah. So again, thank you for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and to my old subscribers, thanks for hanging and staying this long with me. I truly do appreciate you guys. And till next time, remember to be kind. You don't know what kind of battle someone's going through, so be nice. Don't do any name calling. You know, just ignore the ignorance and go about your life. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, no. Stop. Stop the video.